please like and subscribe.
Hello, Collective. Welcome to your reading. All right, Collective, this is the general spirit check-in, not a one-to-one spirit check-in. Oh, there's our friends now. So you might not resonate with the whole reading. Oh, there's another one. You might not resonate with any of the reading. Whatever you do, whatever you resonate with, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. Yes, yes. Creator, please bless this reading. Holy Spirit of the Most High, grandmothers and grandfathers, ancestors of the highest realms, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom and the guidance of only the highest realms for the collective, for the highest good. Thank you. This is 825 hertz, this music. I can't remember exactly. It's a very high frequency. Okay. Interesting. Seeing the orbs right away on the first try of the videos. The first try of this video, I mean, there was a very interesting light being that flittered across the screen. Oh, did you see that? Very interesting. Okay, I'm getting vertigo as we speak. All right. The highest realms. Let us begin. Let us begin. And what's on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands upright. Ooh. So the energy supporting the entire reading is some sort of a magician energy. Magician energy, but in the feminine, so the feminine essence. So the magician being able to be in their imagination, hold a vision, carry a vision. Very determined, very courageous energy, but it's magician energy. Feminine magician energy. What's underneath that? High priestess. Ooh, interesting. Chariot in reverse. Page of Wands upright. Knight of Wands upright. Four of Cups upright. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Okay. I feel like somebody is left behind. Somebody is left behind a former life that no longer serves them. Oopsie. Need to kick my computer stand there. My camera stand. Someone's left behind a life. They left behind something. This is either you were not in your self-nurturing energy within the past, or you were in a relationship with somebody who was not nurturing, who was very manipulative, very insecure. Interesting, because I feel like the two of you could come together in a union, and new feelings arising between the two of you, whoever this is, this Queen of Cups in reverse with the Queen of Wands upright. There could be some sort of a reconciliation. I'm feeling some sort of something is at the altar. Something is at the altar. When I see alteration, or when I hear the word alteration, I automatically see a state at the altar. So either you're at the altar right now currently, or they're at the altar, or this entire relationship's at the altar. Something's at the altar that is in the process of shifting, in the process of sanctification, being cleansed. What does that mean? That means when you sacrifice the right to be right, I'm just hearing you're sacrificing the right to be right for the sake of love, for the sake of compassion, for the sake of connecting with the person, swallowing the pride. Somebody's swallowing their pride and letting go of their right to be right. So offering up to God their want of a fight. They're releasing this so that new energies can come in. And I feel like there will be reconciliation possibly in the future. But somebody is very, very powerful energy. Alrighty, Creator, what is the Queen of Cups in reverse? What is the Queen of Cups in reverse? What is the Queen of Cups in reverse, Creator? Please tell us, what is the Queen of Cups in reverse? Yes, okay. How many cards would you like? So there was some sort of a disaster or tower in the past, some kind of a disaster or major delays, but you weren't collaborating. You were no longer collaborating with someone, with this Queen of Cups in reverse. Maybe this is you. Maybe you were being seen as the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody who's like a martyr or just very insecure. not in your optimal emotional power. Maybe numb, maybe shut down, even closed off. But there was some sort of a tower, and because of it, somebody just could not rebuild with the other person. There was an affirmation of justice here toward a devil. See how this hand and the sword is going toward the devil? Oh, I see. Whatever affirmation of justice is, you're releasing, you're going up against a devil. Or even just a Capricorn. Maybe this is somebody that you're dealing with has Capricorn energy. They just could just be a Capricorn too. But I'm feeling like there is some sort of attachment here, some sort of manipulative energy of some kind. But because of this energy, because you've gone up against this energy, this devil energy, you stand, you have this under your belt now. You have this under your belt. You went through this energy, and you are entering into new lands within yourself, because you've overcome something. You chose to see something in yourself, some sort of an attachment within yourself. And because of this, you have access granted in some area of your life. The Temperance in reverse could be your anger. Maybe you were very angry, whatever happened in the past was some sort of a disaster. Yeah, I feel like you were angry. I feel like you were pissed. You were somebody else. This doesn't have to be your energy. It could be someone else's energy. But I feel like whoever this was had a hell of a lot of hostility. They were angry, and they had to go through their anger in order to get to this energy. What is the Ace of Cups, Creator? What is the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups. What is the Ace of Cups? I feel like you're a very watchful person. Queen of Wands energy. You were watchful. You were aware of this battle. I'm just seeing totally, like, as it said there, oh, beautiful. As it stated there, High Priestess energy right underneath this. That's exactly what I feel, is that you are somebody who was very, very wise. You're very aware. I knew it. I knew another card fell. And the Fool, beautiful. You're very aware, you're very watchful. Even when things fall apart, there's some part of you that understands it. Even if you don't see the end of it, even if you don't know what the outcome is going to be, you know that there is an intelligence at work behind the scenes of your life. you had begun to heal. See, the bear energy, when I see the bear energy, it often speaks to me of the grizzly bear. And the grizzly bear is a very sacred, he's the keeper of the western door of the medicine wheel. So the western door of the medicine wheel is fall here in Canada. That's when everything of that year ends. All the trees die, the grasses die, except for the like evergreen trees, but all the vegetation, 90%, 95% of the vegetation kind of goes into hibernation and sheds all of its leaves, sheds all of its greenery. And the bear, it's the last door, it's the door of death. It's the last door, it's the door of introspection. It's the door of going within, introspection. The last door, the west, before you ascend into the spirit, which is north, before you're purified, renewed. You have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. Renewal doesn't just happen accidentally. Sometimes it does when we're young and we're not conscious of the path. It'll happen by itself. But as we get older, those energies change, because we're expected to direct this path. We're expected to manage our own evolution and be the engine of our own evolution. That's what we're expected, is to be the engine of our own evolution, moving in alignment with the universe, moving in unison with the universe. So the grizzly bear's diet is carrion, which is rotten meat, and salmon. The grizzly bear is also an omnivore, so the grizzly bear also eats berries and things like that. But I'm speaking here, and spirit is here is speaking more of the rotten meat. So what is the rotten meat? The rotten meat is the dynamics in your life that have ended, that are decomposing behind the scenes of your life. Maybe you're in something, in a relationship, a job, a friendship, a family ship, some sort of ship that is over. It's finished. It's been finished for a long time. Maybe you have obligations to this person. Maybe you feel obligated to this person for some reason. There's some sort of a contract here. A contract. Okay, I'm hearing I love you. I loved you when our love was blessed. I loved you. I love you now. There's nothing left except a sense of overtime. That's lyrics from Leonard Cohen's Closing Time. So the grizzly bear, so dynamics in your life, whatever ship you're still standing in, that is either in the process of decomposing. And what does that decomposition do? It fertilizes your life, your new life. It fertilizes new relationships. It fertilizes new perspectives of your life. New relationships with yourself, new relationships with your own perspectives about who you are, about why you're here. Also, salmon. What are salmon? Salmon come up, they swim up from the depths of the ocean, from the deep, from the dark places, from the heavy places. The bottom of the ocean is very dark and it's very heavy. There's not a lot of consciousness there. There's not a lot of light. This is all symbolic language, okay? When I say consciousness, I mean light. When I say light, I mean consciousness. So in the bottom of the ocean, there's not a lot of consciousness. It's very like dark and heavy. The waters are heavy. A lot of pain. And salmon swim up from the depths of that place, the depths of the underworld. And they swim into the freshwater rivers where they swim against the current. That's indicative of what part of your diet is now, is going against the grain of something. Something is dying in your life, and the bear is guiding you. Look, he's facing the past. He's facing the past. So something in the past has died within you. You've gone into new lands, but in order to really get into, to really nurture this relationship with a higher dimension within you, it's going to cost you something. But I feel like it's not something that you have to just pay for now. I feel like you've already been paying for it. I feel like you're deep in this process of catharsis. You're releasing something about your life. It's dying, whatever it is. It's been decomposing. And you're going against the flow. You're going against the flow, the current. You're going against the current that maybe you've always gone with the current and now you're going against it in order to do what is right, in order to satisfy something within you. The bear medicine is asking you to go against the current. Maybe I feel like it's disruptive to others even, possibly, could be disruptive. But you just have to do it. It's part of this new beginning. And I feel like this new beginning and the bear, coyote and the bear are totally working together. You've begun a season of healing. You've begun a season of healing and developing, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, calling your spirit back into present time. Okay, this came out in Scorpio reading a long time ago. Partly what the bear medicine is of you calling your spirit back and the harvest from your spirit that has been stuck in past time. And I feel like you are aware now that in the past, whatever this was that you went up against, and that's what I mean with this new dimension here. You're entering a new perception of your life, a new perception of yourself. Because you're seeing in the past, you would meet people that would help you recreate this devil energy in your life. Maybe an atmosphere of your childhood, of trauma, somewhere where you lost your spirit, parts of your soul when you were a child. And whoever you've met, you've unconsciously yet strategically, that's what I mean, the salmon part of you, being aware. The salmon part of you coming up out of your deep. You're in the magician energy, so you're very aware that you have used these energies strategically to attract people to you, to help you recreate the atmosphere of something that happened in the past, so that you, now being an adult, could stand up to it, diagnose it, stand up to it, name it. As soon as you name it, you have power over it. As soon as you have power over it, you can stand up to it and call your spirit back from something that happened in the past. And that's what I feel this is. You've started a season of healing because you're getting a return of energetic financing. You're getting a return of energetic financing. The bear is the shapeshifter, the introspection. You are aware that you've been doing this your whole life, and your perception of yourself is expanding. You are starting a new season of not just healing, What's the language here, Creator? A new relationship with yourself. I feel like you have been healing. You have been doing the work. It feels like I'm getting this sense from you, like I'm getting the sense that you're very hard on yourself, that you expect a lot more from yourself in the moment while you're tackling something, and then when you come through it, you look back and you're just blown away. You're awed. You're in a place of awe. You're filled with awe as you look at yourself and realize how powerful you are, how awesome you are, how much you fulfill something, a goal, a call, a desire, a dream, something beautiful. Yes, because he's facing this. So you've begun to heal and understand, as I said, the parts of yourself that strategically built and called deceptive energies to yourself to heal them. You are going to be entering into a season of rest. You are coming up to a season of rest. Yes, because you're going to be going through the catharsis. The Ace of Cups in reverse, there's a cup here. I feel like this is a relationship with yourself that is getting tipped out. It's getting poured out from the past, even from the process I just described, where you were attracting to yourself people that could help you recreate your past. I feel like that is even going to be your process that you have come through, all the healing you have done, and your relationship with yourself being reborn here is pouring out an old you, an old life, as you are entering into new covenant. New covenant. Oh my gosh, Creator. New covenant with yourself, new covenant with the divine. Beautiful energy, beautiful, beautiful. What is this Three of Cups? I feel like that's what this is a new covenant. Yes, I feel like whatever happened here with the way the cards are, I feel like this Queen of Cups in reverse was you. And if it wasn't you, then this is a process that you're watching somebody go through. You're watching somebody go up against and face and embrace and befriend their worst selves. Accept their worst selves. Name their worst selves. Almost like I'm seeing it like Alcoholics Anonymous, like almost like making amends with yourself. Maybe seeing all the times that you walked out on yourself. But really just befriending your anger. Yes, because you can't enter into new covenant with yourself if you haven't looked at your anger and accepted it as a sovereign and holy part of your round table. Absolutely. Even a baby deer, when it's cornered, it will fight. Okay, let's not be ridiculous. Some people think, oh, when you're spiritual, then you're just completely, no, you're not completely passive. Let's not be ridiculous. Let's not be ridiculous. When you're spiritual, you're committed to what you're committed to the invitation, whatever it is. You're not running from life. You're not running from a conflict. You're not looking for conflicts either. Facing a conflict doesn't mean you're going to fight. It just means you're ready to name it, overcome it, maybe disarm it. Yes, that's exactly what I feel. I feel like this is you, 100%. Light, mass, and energy, spirit, mind, body, and spirit. Yes, the path of the heart. Victory. King of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse and Ace of Wands upright. Yes, you have victory over lower dimensions of yourself because you've made friends with them. Whatever happened in the past, I feel like you were somebody that was angry, that had gone through calamity after calamity, like karma was just kind of whatever you were going through, karma was trying to wake you up. And you began to wake up. You began to change your life. To some people, it looked like you were self-sabotaging, but you weren't. You were always trying to heal and always trying to call your spirit back. And I'm just seeing by some friendships or something that you had, or boyfriends or girlfriends, or something that your parents or somebody judged you, like, what are they doing with that person? Well, you were with that person for a reason. Whatever was going to transpire with that person was going to help you call your spirit back in some way, in some dynamic, in some fashion, in some way. It's going to unfold. So you weren't just blindly sleepwalking. Like I said, you walked through your life strategically, even if it was unconscious. A lot of the time it was still strategic. We can be consciously unconscious. And I feel like it was safer to be consciously unconscious, because sometimes life can be fucking terrifying. Until you had a more better and grounded understanding about where you were coming from, what you were coming out of, where you were standing, what you were going up against, what you were living in, what you grew up in. You've overcome a lot. Pardon me. Coming into rest after doing this, a lot of healing and introspection and understanding your life, processing your life. You're going to be accessing this is bringing you more aligned into the path of your heart. I feel like people are going to recognize you for the work you have done on yourself. I feel like you're going to be an inspiration to people. You're going to have victory over the lower parts of yourself that lived a lot of your life unconsciously and animalistically. However however strategically that was, you used your lower dimensions for higher purposes. Can you hear what I'm saying? You're a beautiful soul. Oh, you were such a beautiful soul. I feel like you're going to be in new territory. You are reconciling your relationship to yourself. And you are going to be alien to planet Earth. Okay? That's what I'm feeling. You're going to be alien to planet Earth. It's like you're going to... I just feel like you're going to be really awake. You're going to be very awake, way more expanded, have a much higher perspective than most of the people around you. I feel like it may even be very frustrating at times. Because there's all this work you've been doing and this healing you are doing, there is going to be a new, like, oh, I'm hearing like a mighty rushing wind coming from the inside of you. There is a mighty rushing wind that is going to be coming from the depths of you. A new something of you coming online because you've made so much room for it, because you have processed so much of yourself, because you understand now so much of yourself, because you have been it's almost like you're becoming nobody. It's like you're becoming nobody, and you've left a lot of people behind. And I don't mean becoming nobody in some fucked up way, you know. I mean this in a way of like, just becoming very enlightened. It's becoming very enlightened. And that's what's coming for you in the future, that there's going to be a new parts of you coming online, new powers coming from within you, new dreams, new passions, new strengths, a new force, some sort of a new force or a force rising from within you. Something that is new, but yet it's not new. You've known this within you your whole life. I feel like maybe this is what you have been not insulating, fertilizing. I feel like this is what you've been fertilizing with spirit, is this new force coming. Creator, what do you have to say? What is your final word of guidance with this, for this reading, for the viewers? What is your final word of guidance for the viewers, for the viewer? Been getting this a lot. Wings of Isis, uniting with the angelic self. New covenant. Yes, the wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into this human culture. This oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention and confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong not only to the human kingdom but also to the angelic one are correct. So fertilizing something very holy within you, something very ancient, something that you knew very strongly when you were a child. Then when you hit teenagehood and 20-year-old and all of that, you had to put this part of yourself away. You had to pay your bills, get a job, go to school, have a baby, get married, buy a house, whatever, start making mortgage payments. You had to commit to the world. But I feel like you have fulfilled certain roles. You have completed and fulfilled and completed certain roles in your life. And you are now, it's like this energy is coming back online. It is time. It's like it was destined to awaken within you now, because you're both ready. It's been growing and been fertilizing within you, and you have been growing and fertilizing in your knowledge of the world, your knowledge of yourself, your understanding of life. All the while, you've been growing, even if it didn't feel like it. Now this old ancient energy within you is now emerging and coming online. And angelic, an ancient angelic connection. Very powerful. So absolutely trust yourselves. Take your time with this energy. There's no rush with this energy. Take your time. And you'll know what the next step is when the time has come to take the next step. You will know. You'll have the idea. Even if you don't know what the next step is, trust the little subtle energies that are passing through you. Little subtle ideas, because they will guide you to the next step. Spirit is in the subtleties, and spirit will guide you forward. Alrighty, you guys, I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Alrighty, bye. If you resonated with this reading, perhaps you will like this reading.